What is up, you guys? Welcome back into a new LEGO review. Today we have Miles Morales vs. the Spot, the Bodega set, which retails for about $55, I think. I think you can find it on a discount as it did come out like a year or two ago. So, yeah, it came out in January of 2025, which I got this set when it released and thought since Spider-Man Brand New Day is coming out soon, we can take a look at some of the Spider-Man sets, including the mini modulars, comic sets, and the live-action Tom Holland sets, and more. So, yeah, the Bodega set, I really think this is a great set. You need it if you are collecting the mini modulars, and I think that's a perfect reason to get this set to expand your Marvel City. And I will give you my full in-depth review about it and show you why you should get it or why not. So without further ado, let's get into the review. So first we'll take a look at the deli or the bodega, whatever you want to call it. And it is a really nice build, a nice corner building for your mini modular city. You have this, which you can attach to this pin right here, and it is where you can put the Spot at when he's trying to rob the ATM. And then you have this web up here, which you can have people swing on up here. And so yeah, that web, you can attach figures and swing, and you can attach it anywhere it's not stuck up there. You can put it down here, attach it to whatever stud you want, and yeah, that's the web pieces. And you have these nice stickers up here, deli and grocery, and what stuff they have. And you got frozen food, fresh meat, and soda and juice. You have this nice printed deli sign, ATM sign, and then this sticker on the freezer which has ice with the reference to the Spider-Man popsicle they talk about in the movie. You can also open this up to reveal like ice in the freezer and stuff. And this grate is also a play feature for inside, so why not take a look at the inside now. You got a pretty nice detailed interior with this thing that says game over on the cash register. Turning it around, you have a thing for a card in there. You have a drawer which you can put stuff in. You have an ATM, which we'll get to in a second. A back wall, which if you zoom in on here, you can see it has popcorn, sodas, snacks over there. Then you have this thing for a special offer. And then you have these holes up here which you can use for the Spot, which I think is pretty neat. You can attach them there. You can also take figures and put them up here and on these studs up there, which I think is pretty neat. And you have this security camera right here, which I think is pretty neat. And the play feature of this set is to hit the grate on the front and explode the ATM, which you can see that feature right there. It just pushes that Technic pin forward, and you have a nice play feature. I'll do it again so you guys can see, which is a pretty nice feature, so the Spot can steal the ATM as he attempts to in the beginning of the Across the Spider-Verse movie. Which, yeah, I do like the build for the ATM, and I think the deli and all of its stuff it has is a pretty nice build. And yeah, we'll take a look at Officer Jefferson's car. Next, we'll take a look at the police car, and I do like the sticker on the sides which says PDNY. And on top you have this like antenna thing, I guess. You got lights, a nice grate on the front, and a really nice build for the car. You can move it just like that. And then I thought there was supposed to be a sticker on here. I could be blanking, but not sure about that. You can remove the hood, and you could put a figure inside. You can see it has all that space. You could put Miles in there. I know it's supposed to be Jefferson's car, but you could put his son in there. You can ride around in the car just like that, which I think is pretty neat, and a nice police car build for your Marvel Mini Modular City. Our first figure we have to show is Miles Morales, which I do like the torso printing and the head printing. I don't know if it's exclusive. I think it might be the same as the CMF line, and I think that figure totals over this one. Like, they don't even compare. Like, but if you don't have the CMF, this is a good set to get for the Spider-Verse figures. And yeah, not much to say. He also does come with a Miles face print. So you can have Miles without the mask, which they do give you this head and hair, which is pretty neat. And you got that smiling face and that like scared expression there. And yeah, that is Miles, and we'll move on to Gwen. Next up, we have Gwen Stacy, or Ghost Spider, whatever you want to call her. And it's pretty similar to the Gwen Stacy's we've been seeing, but with a new torso and new hands. Well, not new hands, but new for a Gwen Stacy figure. And I think this head is new. I'm not sure about that. But black legs and just this same hood printing we've been getting. And yeah, not much to say for her. She also does have an interchangeable head. There's her other head, which I don't think this face looks good for Gwen Stacy in the movie, since it is the same head we've been getting on Pepper Potts in Captain Marvel. And there's nothing on the other side. And she's just got this blonde hair piece, which is weird, which it should be like her half-shaved, like parted hair, which we see in the CMF line. But for the set, they just didn't include that, and it is a really letdown for this set. Next up, we have Officer Morales, which is, of course, Miles Morales' dad. And he's got these normal blue legs, and this torso, I think, is exclusive. It's got his vest on there, his police badges, and that looks pretty good. You can take this hat off to see the face up close. And yeah, I think that's a new face print. But yeah, that is Officer Morales. A great figure, but a weird inclusion in this set. Next, we have the main draw of this set in terms of minifigures, which is the Spot. He's only appeared in this set, which is crazy since they reuse a lot of villains once they put them out. But he's only appeared in this one, and he looks really good. I love the torso, leg, and head print, all exclusive, of course. White arms, which are common, of course, should have spot printing on those, but you can fix that with customizing, which I will eventually showcase on my channel. And yeah, Spot is a really good figure and definitely a selling point to this set. And yeah, now that I've went through all the figures, we'll take a final look at this set and wrap it up. Well guys, that was my review on the Spider-Man Miles Morales vs. the Spot set. I think it is definitely needed. If you are trying to complete the mini modular line, you do need this set. And I think it pairs well with the others that we'll talk about in other videos. But nonetheless, this set is a must-have coming from me. So you can probably find it for $55 or lower if it's on a discount. I don't think it's retired, it might be, But nonetheless, pick this set up, guys. You won't regret it. And stay tuned for my other reviews coming soon. Peace.